broke in 2025, bro, I feel bad for your ass, twin. It really ain't shit you could do, bro. Everything is motherfucking high, bro. Man, if you got a girlfriend, you wanna take her ass just to the movies, that'll be $30, twin. Man, she asked for some motherfucking popcorn and a slushy, $55, twin. Like, twin, that's half a huncho right there, twin, just going to the movie. Then you might wanna go take her out to eat after that shit. That'll be $70, twin. Like, damn, it's hitting out here, man. Groceries, busting. And that's why I really, bro, I thank God every day, bro, I'm having some money in, bro. God damn, I feel like if I was broke, I'd be living through hell right now, bro. Man, it's not like the 2016 being broke. Man, this that if you got a regular job, boy, your ass barely making it, fool. Your ass got scam, trap, flip, hustle, scam, trap, flip to make it out here, fool. For real, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is real out here, man. But yeah, man, y'all boys keep getting to that paper, man. Stay down till the come up, and one day you're gonna be up, gangster, for real.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
Hey man, people really be out here spending money irresponsibly, bro. Let me tell you why I say that though. So me and my dog, we don't work at the same job, but we do get paid on the same day, right? All right, cool. So last Friday, it's payday. I done called my dog phone. He picked up. He said, yo. I said, what up with it, my dude? He said, what's good, my boy? I said, man, it's payday, bro. You know what time it is. He, come on now. You know I know what time it is. I just got off too. I'm finna come straight to your house. I said, you don't want to stop by your crib first? Holla at your girl? Man, she can wait, bro. She can wait. I said, all right, then, I'm here, dog. He say less. So, boom, I hang up the phone. About 15 minutes later, he pull up on me. You feel me? I done dapped him off. He got his. I got mine. Man, it's payday. Y'all know what time it is. All right, cool. So, about 45 minutes later, we chilling, vibing, playing the game and stuff. His girl called his phone. He put it on speaker. He said, yo, what's up, baby? She said, hey, where you at? He, oh, my fault, baby. I'm over here at Kevin's house. I should have called you and told you when I got off. She said, oh, you good, you good. I was just trying to see where you was. Go ahead and send me your half for the rent so I can have it ready. And send me an extra $100 too so I can get us something to eat. He said, baby, I ain't got it right now. She said, what? He said, I ain't got it right now. She said, Keyshawn, what you mean you don't got it right now? You just got paid today. He said, baby, I just don't got it right now. She said, Keyshawn, I know you ain't just spent $1,400 like that. I really hope you did not spend $1,400 that fast. He said, see, that's the problem right there. You're hoping for the wrong thing. You need to be hoping that LeBron James and Stephen Curry get over 30 points tonight. That's who got the other half of the rent. She said, are you serious? Oh, my God. And she hung the phone up. I said, dog, you put $1,400 on LeBron James and Stephen Curry? Man, yeah, bro, I'm trying to go big or go home, bro. I'm trying to go big or go home. I said, if they don't come through for you, bro, you ain't gonna have a home to go to. Man, listen, bro, I don't need none of that around me right now. I need straight good energy, bro. Straight good energy. I said, you know what? You absolutely right, bro. You need all the good energy you can get right now, dog. They just hope they come through for you. But I'm thinking like, dang, bro, people really out here spending money irresponsibly like that? The rent money? Come on now, bro.
So to all my African people that are based in abroad, like, how do you guys cope with family back home? Like, even when you even end up sending money, they always have something that will come up that will require them to ask you for money again. They will tell you that one leg broke, this one broke, and you need money. Like, how do you guys do it? Because this thing is getting out of hand. They will not ask the family, the ones that are in Africa. They will not ask them, oh, it's you that are in abroad. And these people don't understand that we got families here. We got to pay bills. We got to pay car payments, electricity. We got bills to pay too. I don't understand why these people don't understand. How do you guys do it? Because it's getting out of hand though. Now what?
And another thing, why are you checking my credit when I'm trying to get an apartment? I already gave you my pay stubs for 3 months. I got the money. I ain't trying to borrow no money from you. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to watch TV. Like, why you all in my pockets? What you pocket watching me for? Just to approve me. You talk about, depending on your credit, we gonna add an extra deposit. Fuck that.
My rent is going up almost $300 a month, okay? I'm confused. I'm lost, dumbfounded. Everywhere in my city, everybody going up in apartments, okay? These are just one bedrooms. I pay $1,100 a month for one bedroom right now. If I resign my lease, it'd be $1,300, okay? Not including maintenance fees, not including all the utilities and all that stuff. When it's all said and done, I'll be spending $1,600, $1,700 to live there, okay? When it's all said and done. My thing is, what do these landlords think we're making out here? Okay? Everybody not making all that kind of money like this. I'm a truck driver. As you can see, I'm in the truck right now. truck drivers don't get raises, okay? We don't get raises. I barely made enough to make 3 times the rent already. But now it's just going up. I don't know what's going to happen. I make $4,000 a month. I don't know. Well, I make that, but after taxes and all that, you know how that goes. It's about 36, something like that. I won't be able to afford that place anymore where I live at right now. So I got to move. I'm probably considering living in my truck, maybe. Might get a hotel rooms on weekends. If I get a hotels on weekends, I spend $580 a month just for Saturdays and Sundays. That saved me a lot of money, over $1,000 a month, just doing that. Cause I'm gone most of the time anyway. But my big concern is I don't know where these landlords, how they think we out here making all this money to raise the rent that high. We got layoffs going on, and the federal workers are getting laid off, and it just, things gotta change, you know. I refuse to pay that much for 1 bedroom, so I'm not doing that. I've been looking around my city. A lot of folks moving in the city, so I guess, you know, supply and demand is what raised the prices up. But I've been in my city my whole life, and they trying to push us out. I'd rather be straightforward and say that. We're gonna push everyone that's a native of this city, who's born and raised here. We're gonna push y'all out and want everybody to come in here and say raise prices. I'd rather be straightforward and just say that, okay, than just raising prices and we just all confused, all right? I mean, it's just crazy to me. But I probably might live in my truck, get hotel rooms on the weekends, save a lot of money that way. Cause this year I'm trying to save $20,000, and a lot of folks can't save $1,000 because they got all the bills, and like I said, rent prices are going up and food prices going up, clothes, everything's going up in America right now. Okay, there's no relief anywhere. It seems like, and I don't think it'll be a relief anytime soon. So I gotta be prepared, trying to save some money up, cause money is king, and I gotta make it happen. What you gotta think about this? This is getting insane. I mean, something gotta give. It really do.
So I got laid off today. Just something I've never experienced in my 32 years of life. I have always had a job. I think I'm still in shock. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do next. Which is a really weird but good feeling.
This is something I've always thought about, but like, why do apartment buildings, like when you resign your lease, like raise your rent? Hello, I'm being loyal. I'm staying. Do you not want me? Like, I understand with the market, but also I understand they don't really need to like raise the prices. This is just like they're scamming basically, but like, why are you raising my rent? I am literally staying. I'm not asking for you to lower it. I'm just asking for you to keep it at what it was. Why does it have to go up? Like, if you don't up my rent, that extra $50 a month when I re-sign my lease, you're only gonna be losing out on $600 a year. But if I move out and no one fills my vacant apartment for a whole month, you're losing out $1,700 in 1 month. The math ain't math. And like, this is just, I know every apartment building does this. It just is like, it doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me why you would want to constantly have to fill units. Like, I'd rather keep the rent the same and keep my apartment building full, you know?
If you are someone who is constantly asking others to let you borrow money, I want you to know that that is not normal. It can happen once, it can happen twice, sure. Something happened that you didn't expect, right? Something came up and you need help and you need someone to help you cover that. Okay, that's still understandable. But 3, 4, 5 times, this is already a habit for so many people. And I'm like, people know that this is not normal. This shows lack of responsibility on your end. Your poor planning. Because you're horrible at planning, other people need to make up for that. That is not okay. And I'm saying this from the very bottom of my heart with a very respectful approach. You need to get your ish together. I don't know if this is just a Hispanic thing or just a Mexican thing, because it is so common in us Mexicans to be like, ay, préstame, mañana te los pago, o al rato te los pago, o para la otra semana te los doy. That is such a toxic way of, 1, handling money, and 2, handling your relationships with people. You should not be putting other people that are very close to you in those positions. That is a very awkward position to be in. It's not okay, dude. Learn how to manage your money. Learn how to be responsible. Don't put people close to you in an awkward position like that. That is not okay.
Well, second time in a year, almost a year to the day, I got laid off again. Twice in a year. And what the fuck? What is anyone supposed to do? And they said, because of the economy is crap right now. So, we're gonna lay off a whole bunch of people again. And I already was struggling so hard, actually low-key, to even keep the current roof over my head. And now I have no idea how I'm even going to get through the next few hours. I just don't understand. But yeah, the economy is shit. America is shit right now. I feel like there's a really big plan for them to, tank this so that we have to rely on other things, other people. It's fucking shit. And I'm quite frankly tired of it. I'm tired of my livelihood being in other people's hands. And I have no idea how to fix that, but I'm going to, because this is just wild. And I'm fucking angry more than I am hurt or sad. I'm scared. I have no idea where any of my bills are gonna come from, the money. I'm more angry than anything because I just cannot even believe I used to be able to get a job like the week later if I got laid off. So I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I was really hoping at one point I would make money on TikTok, and I still only have 1,500 followers or whatever. So if you could just blow this up and let's get 10,000 followers plus whatever, because I might be homeless in a week or two if I can't figure it out. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday, a way better Tuesday than me. And if you have any tips, tricks, or whatever to help right now and get me through this, greatly appreciated. Yeah.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
I don't post the content that I know that would make me popular on this app because I have a day job.
Well, that didn't age well because I no longer have a day job, a real job. I was laid off from my job, my 6-figure job in tech, about 2.5 or 3 weeks ago. And it's been very interesting. I know that that's happening to a lot of people on this app. A lot of me and my mutuals have talked about it on live, but I haven't made like an official video, so a lot of people still don't know. But I'm not sad about it. I'm relieved. I will be talking more about this on my YouTube channel, and I also will have a new series coming up documenting my newfound period of unemployment. So if you're interested in that, stick around and watch.
So this month my rent went up, and obviously every year the rent goes up. We all know about the annual rent increase. However, this time is a little different because the increase was way more than it was before, and it's just frustrating because where do they expect us to just get this extra money from? And it's like every year my rent is going up, but I'm not seeing any improvements to my unit. I'm not getting new appliances. I'm not getting any sort of updates in my apartment. I mean, there's a laundry room in the basement of our apartment. I don't even see that being updated. None of the common areas are updated, and I think that's what frustrates me the most is not even reaping any sort of benefits from these increases. And because of the increase, I decided I wasn't signing another 12-month lease because the apartment is not worth the new price I'd be paying for it. I know I could find another apartment that's way less money, but why do these landlords feel the need to increase the rent and by so much money? The small increases are not that big of a deal, but when the increase is hundreds of dollars more, it's insane. How do they expect us to pay that? Where do they expect this extra money to come from? Are we just supposed to pull it out of thin air? Just make it magically appear, hundreds of extra dollars that we can put towards rent?
So Trump wants us to start buying American product. Well, let's look at this in the supermarket at ShopRite. These are product of USA red peppers. Look at the quality of these peppers. And then product of Mexico. They're a little more expensive. Look at these peppers. Again, yellow peppers of Mexico. Look at these peppers. And look at the peppers of America.
One thing about my people that I don't understand is this. Just because I'm not asking you to lend me money, just because I'm not asking you to borrow me money, that doesn't mean I have money. Oh my God. That doesn't mean I have money. It doesn't mean I don't have any issue. It doesn't mean that my rent isn't due. I can have $2.25 in my account. And you will never know. I'm still going to dress up. I'm still going to eat. I'm still going to have a smile on my face. I'm still going to live and walk around like I have no problem. That's just me. I'm just very much prideful. I don't know if those people exist in the world today, but they can be going through hell and back and it will not show. They will still be calm and collected and everything. It looks like everything is fine with them. But I think there's an issue, I swear, with me personally, where people ask me for money all the time. Can I get a loan? Can you send me $200? Can you send me $100? Can I get a loan? And I'll be like, oh, I don't have no money. And they get upset because they feel like I have money. I just don't want to lend it to them. Or I'm just being me. I'm just being selfish. Like, life is good. I'm just refusing. But the thing is, I really don't. I work like 2 days a week. Okay? The little money that I make, like, I'm self-sufficient. I don't overspend. I know how to manage. I don't go beyond my means, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point of this is, just because I'm not telling you to lend me money and just because I'm not crying about money all the time, that doesn't mean I have it. I just deal with I just deal with what I have to deal with. I just live with what I have. I don't know if it makes sense or not, but oof. Oh my God.
I am exactly like this girl. If I have it or if I don't have it, I'm still cool, chill, calm, collected. People will never know. They will never know if I got it like that or I don't have it like that. But just because I don't complain about money does not mean that I have it. It's just that I'm not complaining about it. I may not have it, but you will never know that I do not have it. I may have it, you won't know that I have it. It's like that, honestly.
I just got let go from my job as part of organizational shifts and return to office. As you guys know, I have been a remote employee for the past 5 years, really since the beginning of the pandemic. And I'm crying not because I'm sad that I got let go. Obviously, the instability of losing an income always sucks. What sucks most about being let go is somebody taking control out of your hands. I always preach internally and here at home that we have got to be the people in the driving seat of our futures, of our careers. And when a company takes that control out of your hands, it sucks because all of a sudden the plan that you had, the roadmap that you were on board for is gone. Now you've got to start over. And this is why you've always got to have a plan B, a plan C, and most importantly, an emergency fund. I am incredibly upset and frustrated. There have been several shifts in the company in this last couple of months that I just knew the writing was on the wall and I knew my time was coming. But the fact that we have an emergency fund, because ultimately that is what matters at the end of the day, is that we have money to pay our mortgage, to pay for our daycare. We have that as a fallback, and I can take time, maybe a week, to just collect my thoughts and put together a strategy for job hunting. Always be prepared for the unexpected, because ultimately companies will always put themselves first. And as much as you want to believe that you're part of the family, you like the people you work with, it's a business transaction. It's a business contract, and you've got to handle it as such. But please know that you are more than your job. You are more than what you do. Have a plan, have an emergency fund. Do not spend more than you need to. Live below your means. We are in strange times. That isn't beside me losing the job, just general messaging. Protect yourselves, treat yourself as a business, and always be looking for better opportunities because companies would do the same, and they are.
No, right, exactly. And people have asked me, like, have you considered budgeting? But at the end of the day, there's just somewhat of a thrill in teetering on the edge of bankruptcy every other week and then somehow making it. And honestly, I don't believe that skipping this manicure is going to be what brings me financial stability in the end. If I'm going to be struggling, I might as well look good doing it.
It seems like the people who be living above their means are always asking people who live under their means to borrow money. Like, ain't nobody tell you to go get that expensive car. Ain't nobody tell you to go get that $700 to $1,000 a month car payment and insurance payment. Ain't nobody tell you to go do that. Ain't nobody tell you to go to the club this weekend. Ain't nobody tell you to go shopping this weekend. See, people want to use their money for fun stuff, and then when it come down to important stuff, they want to use your money. Like, people will really budget you into their income if they know that if they know that they can ask you for $40 or $50 whenever they in a duress or going through something.
Grocery price is so bad right now. I'm at my parents' house. I'm stealing eggs. First of all, when they get money to be buying shit like this, organic pasture, I'm not going to take none of these eggs, though. Because that's the shit that gets your ass whooped. But I'm going to take 2 of these genetically modified eggs right here.
They said we shouldn't be spending more than 30% of our monthly income on rent. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all might hate me for this, but if you spending more than 30% of your monthly income on rent or mortgage, you either gotta move, get another, or a new job. Because, yeah. So how much of y'all's monthly income is going towards rent and or mortgage? Because honestly, everybody want a high rise. Everybody want the granite countertops. Everybody want the valet trash. Everybody want the chandeliers and the iced out this and the high long windows and the natural sunlight. Everybody want that. Until you do the math and the calculations and you get serious about your finances and you realize that how you want that much of a nice luxury living situation when you want to be outside all the time. You want to be outside. You want luxury living. So you getting bucks and you giving up bank. Extra bank. That ain't smart. Everybody within the age of 24 up until 37. Today is Monday. We are tired. What are y'all eating for dinner? I need to know, because one thing that I got to talk about is the fact that these groceries cost just as much as ordering takeout. This lady said she went in the store the other day and only got enough groceries for one meal. One night of dinner spent $90. Need to know, because I'm genuinely curious. What are y'all eating tonight? What do y'all eat during the week? Oh, and you can forget about us learning the lesson of, we got McDonald's at home. Where your McDonald's money at? Because, baby, let me tell you something. It costs 10 times the price now to have McDonald's at home. You cook barbecue chicken, salmon, and all this other stuff at home. Oh, you got to have the salt and the pepper stocked all the way up. Oh, my God, don't forget, if you're cooking barbecue chicken, you got to have the barbecue to go with the chicken. I would love to get in the kitchen and throw down and cook some, turkey tails, neck bone, collard greens type dinner meals. But I'm going to cook all that food. And because I'm so tired from a long day at work, and then my appetite gonna be gone, and then the food gonna go to waste, and now I'm wasting money that I really could have spent on takeout. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, cool. $50 million, no problem.
I want 20 million in 50.
20 million in 50.
20 million in 20.
20 million in 20s.
And 10 million in 10.
And 10 million in 10s.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.